Alright, so here's all of the products that I will be using today. I will be using the Burt's Beeswax in Pink Grapefruit, as well as Black Radiance True Complexion BB Cream, just for the simple fact that it's warm outside and I don't want my face to melt. An eyebrow sharpener, pencil sharpener. This is the Black Radiance Blush and Mirror Compact. It's a pressed powder, oil-free. It's Ebony 8615. And of course, the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. As well as the LA Pro Girl concealers. I have Toast, Beautiful Bronze, and of course, Dark Cocoa. As well as MAC's Translucent Powder, Prep and Prime. The MAC Pro Long Wear Waterproof Eyebrow Set, my beauty blender. It's a little dirty because I've already used it already. And of course the Prep and Prime Skin Base Vasage. The MAC Prep and Prime Skin Reform Zone Treatment Soin. And of course Heroin, Black Radiance, and that color I think is Plum. And then the MAC Plus Fix Spray. And I'm going to go ahead and try this Urban Decay Setting Spray Oil Controller. I've seen a couple reviews on that. I've heard some good and bad stuff. We'll see. Max Pencil Brow. It's in Spite. This is a Color Workshop brush. It's an old brush I've had for years. Need to get a new one. I use it for like my translucent powder and my blushes. Here's a stippling brush. It is MAC 130. I don't know if you can see that really good. I've had it for quite a while and it's faded out. And that's the MAC foundation brush in 190. And some e.l.f. Lengthening and Volumizing mascara. And as well as the Night Moth pencil. I'm not really sure what color I want my lips to be, so we're going to play around a little bit with that. So let me back up a little bit so you can see all of that. And these are all the products that I will be using in this video.
Alright, so first up we're going to use the Burt's Beeswax in Pink Grapefruit. I love these toilets. They're so awesome. Next I'm going to use MAC's Skin Reform Zone Treatment and Prep and Prime. And I know I totally just said that backwards. I specifically use that for the T-zone area since I'm the oiliest there. And then I'm going to use Urban Decay's Makeup Setting Spray Oil Controller. Not really sure how that works yet, but I'm definitely going to try that out.
Whoop.
MAC's Prep and Prime Skin Base Vasage. I like to use that on the bottom of my face just for that matte look, and it helps make makeup stay. Next I'm going to use LA Pro Girls Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. I like to do my highlight first on an everyday look, especially when I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion BB Cream. It just helps my highlights show up better when I do it before and after applying the BB cream. Blend that in really good in the forehead, bridge of the nose. So next I'm just going to go ahead and apply the Black Radiance, the LA Pro Girl Concealer in Deep Cocoa. Go ahead and just touch up on the few little spots of pigmentation that I have here and there. Next, I'm going to use the Black Radiance True Complexion BB Cream, and it's a SPF 15, which is awesome, and in the color Brown Sugar. And did I say it was oil-free? We'll go ahead and put a dot on the forehead, the cheeks, and the chin. and let that sit and oxidize for just a second before blending it in. And I will be using the MAC Stippling Brush 130 to blend. Blend, 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 honey. Yes. Blend. We're going to spray some of that Max Fix spray onto the Beauty Blender. Blend it in some more. I just love using the Beauty Blender with the Max Fix spray because it just helps blend everything so nicely. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use the LA Pro Girl concealer in beautiful bronze again. On the forehead, the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and the chin, as well as underneath the eye, just for the extra highlight that I said earlier before. Blend, blend, blend. Alright, so next I'm going to use this Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. This is actually a knockoff palette that I got off of Amazon.com. There's probably 3 or 4 colors in the palette that really are not exactly like the original palette, which is totally fine. I got this for $6.50 versus $54 for the original palette, but when I get some extra money, I'll probably go and get the original palette. No big deal. I'm going to start off applying Stardust, and then I'll go in with the Blackout. I think that's what it's called. But the Blackout is going to go inside of my crease. Then we'll apply the Stardust on the lid. Excuse me, not Stardust. I think it's called Liar on the lid. And then we'll apply Stardust on the brow bone as a highlight. I promise you guys, I'm going to keep practicing because practice makes perfect, right? But again, this is just a simple everyday look. Just want to keep it really simple. I don't want to do anything too dramatic. I'm only just going to the doctor for a follow-up appointment for my breast reduction. And be sure to check out that series too. Blend again, blend again. Next is Stardust. And I did my eyebrows before I did this video. I meant to do them while I was filming the video, but I totally forgot. Next, we're going to use the e.l.f. Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. I very rarely use mascara, but when I do, I just want something that, you know, it's quick and doesn't cost that much. just kind of thinking which lipstick I want to put on. So I'm going to just go ahead and use the MAC Night Moth pencil, and I'm going to line my lips and probably fill in the corners a little bit. I'm going for that pinkish purple look, I guess. And that is the Black Radiance 5014 in Plum. And it's like a neon pink with a bit of sparkle in it. No, it's kind of hard to see. And that's MAC's Heroine, and that's part of the matte series that they just came out with probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm going to use Black Radiance pressed powder in Ebony. I really like this. I tend to use it as my finishing powder. And in this video, I simply forgot to use my MAC's translucent powder. But I ended up adding it after the video was over. And then, of course, you can't go wrong with the NYX matte finishing spray. This stuff is the bomb.com. I mean, whenever I use it, everything stays in place, and I don't really have to. Very simple. I tried to blend everything together. Lips popping, eyebrows on fleek. I'm satisfied. Good everyday look. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.